as you can see, we have lots of stuff that we are sorting today. We have iced coffee to get us through. It's Bones Coffee. It is their Highland Grog flavor with caramel creamer, and it's delicious. So the goal of today is to sort through this whole pile here, which is a lot, and these two shelves here, which is also somewhat a lot, but it's like small things, and get it all condensed into some plastic totes that I picked up from Target. Right now I have 2. If I happen to need another one, I can go back and get them. These were cheap. They're just like the Sterilite plastic bins with the latching lids on it. My purpose in doing this, one, I've knit a bunch of things that I do not wear. Like I already see a couple of things that I know I'm going to get rid of because I thought I liked the yarn and the pattern combo and maybe I don't, or it's just something that I like grew out of having the interest of wearing anymore. I also have some things that I test knit, and I wanted to test knit the pattern for the designer, but it maybe ended up turning into something that I don't actually enjoy wearing, or it isn't super my style, but I'm not going to frog it at this point. We are more and more talking about our move, and you know, I think as we keep inching closer to that, I think things are going to start moving faster than we kind of expect it to. And a couple of the things that I know I can handle fairly early are like packing up my winter sweaters. It's July 4th today. I'm not gonna be wearing these for a long time. Even if, say somehow we still are in this house when winter comes around, then I'll just pull all these down from the basement. Or pull them back up from the basement. So like sweaters, shawls, stuff that I just don't need to be cluttering my space, I'm going to be going through. So I figured what I could do is show off the things that I, like the projects or the finished objects that I have, like what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, talk about some of the patterns as I go. It won't be like long drawn out. If you have any questions about any of the patterns that I knit, leave me a comment and I can answer those for you. I'll try really hard to link all of them. We'll see how dedicated I am to that. And also there's some I don't remember which patterns I used. So we'll see what happens. I think we're just gonna pick off the top of the pile. So some of it's gonna be sweaters, some of it's gonna be shawls, and we'll get to this later. This is like mostly hats, shawls, tank tops, stuff that's easier to, like it's small and can be easily like tossed into a bin. So this is the Saturday Morning Sweater by Tristan Molina, who is Dragon Horde Yarn. I think I knit this out of Debbie Bliss, and this is one of my most worn winter sweaters. I absolutely love it. I would highly recommend. That's one that I would knit another one out of. This is, I think it's a Caitlin Hunter pattern. I don't actually know. I don't remember the pattern, but the green is from Beachy Breeze Fibers, and the pink I avocado dyed, which was super fun to do. This one I'm going to get rid of. This is, I think it's the Cat Bells pullover by Megan, whose last name I don't remember, and I don't remember what I'll try to have it on the screen. I just don't wear this color. It's too close to my blue jeans. And if I'm wearing long pants, I'm basically wearing jeans. So this one is gonna go away here. Oh, almost knocked over my coffee. I'll move that back here. We'll put it on this yarn shelf. Okay. Let's see. This is a design, the name I'm blanking on, that I test knit for Julianne, who is Julianne Knitter and Twin Stitches Design. This is out of Knit Picks City Tweed DK. Oh, I love my sweaters. Okay. This is the Tresta, I think is the name of it. I knit this out of Barocco Lanus, which is the 100% wool worsted weight. I knit this as the sample for a colorwork class that I ran at my local yarn shop, Skein Yarn Shop. This is something by Hoagie Locatelli. It might be the Charles pullover. It's a cute v-neck. It's finger and mohair held together, and so I used black mohair at the top and at the cuffs to give it a fun little contrast. Okay. This is the Catalina pullover. I don't remember who designed this one. If I can remember, I should have a project page since it was a test knit. So I'll try to link that. I don't know if you're gonna, oh yeah, you can kind of see it. It has this really nice texture down the sleeve, and it also gets carried down the side of the sweater. Just a little slip texture. This one is, I think it was DK and mohair held together. This is one of my go-to sweaters in the winter. I love this thing. Okay. There are some that I'm not exactly sure about now. Okay. This one I am sure of. I'm definitely going to keep this. This is the Something by Andrea Mowry. I'll put it on the screen. I don't remember what it's called. This one was interesting. This was my first bottom-up sweater, which is interesting because it's still a raglan, but it's bottom-up. And you knit the sleeves separately, and then you like graft them on at the armpits, and then, I don't know, it was an interesting construction. I will probably never knit this again, but this was knit out of, I think, Knit Picks Bravo worsted, so it's 100% acrylic. I can beat this sweater up as much as I want, and it's really cozy. It's a good work sweater, good lounge around my house sweater. So that one we will also keep. This one we're going to keep even though it is ridiculously large on me now. It's good for lounging. This is, I think it's a DK weight. I think it's like basic raglan pullover. So it's by Hoagie Locatelli. It's her like straightforward, really basic DK weight pullover. The colorway is called, I think, Mr. Morgan. It was named after Dexter, because I think that's his last name was Morgan. I never watched the show. This was, I bought this yarn at my very first yarn festival. I went to Stitches United, which like years ago, and this was the version of Stitches that would bounce between Connecticut and I think Georgia, somewhere in a southern state. Every other year it would alternate. And so I went to this was the first one I ever went to, like first yarn festival period that I had ever gone to. And I think this was my first ever, if I remember correctly, this was my second indie dyed sweater that I ever knit. My Knits for Comfort Tecumseh that I frogged was my first one, but this was the first, like I went to a yarn show, saw a yarn I wanted and put it into a sweater. There were some learning things that I did not do. You can see this line right here in the color. It looks almost intentional. It was not. This is before I knew to alternate skeins. This sweater has quite a bit of ease now. I mean, it's probably got a solid 10, 12 inches of positive ease, but it's so cozy, so I just keep wearing it. I will probably never frog this one. I will probably keep this for a very long time. Now I like to put this on, which is like leggings, and lounge around my house. One thing I love is it's got all these like reds, browns, tans, and then I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. It's got little specks of blue. So it's very cute, very cozy. Just have to keep it for posterity's sake. Okay. This is, what did I get on this? Oh, nothing, that's just the yarn. This is the Seasons pullover by Ozetta. I knit this out of Plotulopi and mohair held together. So it is fairly woolly. If like this combo, Plotulopia plus mohair, if you are sensitive to wool, like in terms of it not being super soft for you, do not recommend this combo, but I recommend this sweater. This is one of my favorite fitting, comfiest sweaters. I actually have yarn. Oh, you can't see it. It's up in the one of my top bins. I have purple yarn that I should be able to get the same gauge with, holding it by itself, that I want to knit another one in. I feel like I need to have that on my needles before fall happens. Definitely keeping this one. This one's one of my favorites. The nice thing is with this, since it is Plotulopian mohair, it's all natural wool, it's like water resistant. So, excuse me, if it rains or it's snowing, I don't end up soaked. This is the Zweig. I think another Kaylin Hunter pattern. This green, like the dark green, there's pretty texture. This dark green is like, I think just Cascade. And this pretty bright green is by my sweet friend Mariah. Can you see the sparkles? No, you can't. It's a sparkly yarn. It's gorgeous. I don't remember what this one is called right now, but it's so pretty. This is a really nice, like, springy, early fall sweater because it's thin. Oh, there are so many things. Sip of coffee. Okay. This one I'm keeping. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to actually put it away or keep it out. This is the Pure Comfort cardigan. It's got this very big, thick shawl collar. Just model it for a split second. Oh, it's very cute. See, it's got pockets. This is knit out of Legacy Fiber Arts. In one of their 100% wool bases. This might have been their Highland. I don't remember which gray color this is. This is just a really cozy, easy, like toss it on if I get chilly kind of a sweater. I'm trying to decide if this is gonna go in a basket yet. It's staying, but I don't know if I wanna put it away. Oh, okay. I do think it's time to let this one go. So this was my weekender that I knit for Rhinebeck in 2019. It's just out of some like acrylic yarn. I wanted to be able to wear it around Rhinebeck and not worry about it. I don't think I've worn this since 2019. I'm gonna let it go now. I don't love the boat neck shape of the neckline because it comes out too far and then my straps show, and that just, I don't care about straps showing, but it bothers me when you're supposed to be wearing a sweater where straps aren't supposed to show. And yeah, so I'm just gonna let it go. I don't wear it. It's going in the goodbye pile. This sweater I have been considering frogging and reclaiming this yarn. So this is dyed by Knits for Comfort. This was a colorway, I think she called it Dark and Stormy. I think her husband jokingly called it that time of the month. This sweater, I think, is the campside pullover. So that whole campside line, there's like campside shawls and cowls and sweaters and cardigans, is very holy. It's written that way, and I don't wear it like this. I love this yarn though. My problem with this is I don't like wearing tank tops underneath my knitted things. I feel like all of my fabric gets all bunchy and weird, and then I'm just not comfortable all day. I'm constantly trying to fix it. I think this is gonna go into do I put it in the bin or do I leave it out to frog it? This is one that I would like to reclaim the yarn. I think we put it in the bin. We will reclaim the yarn at a different time. Okay. This is the Lodge pullover, also by Ozetta. It's got this really nice, like, uneven split hem at the bottom. You see it's split here, and the back is a little bit longer than the front. This is worsted weight. This is just like some acrylic stuff that I had in my stash. This one is also nice with leggings, so I am going to keep it. Okay. Oh, I think we might be on to shawls. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's so many. We'll start with ones I know that I'm keeping. Okay. This is the original I Smell Snow shawl that I knit. This is I Smell Snow by Tristan Molina, who's also Dragon Horde Yarn. This was, I don't remember where, I picked this up at a show somewhere. I don't remember where. This is one of my favorite shawls of all time. I'm actually knitting another one of them right now. Ooh, I have so many shawls. This shawl is also an Andrea Mowry. I'm trying to figure out which side is the front. I think it's this side. This was the Boho Blush shawl. This one was supposed to have fringe on the bottom, but I do not do fringe. This is the Coral colorway. This was dyed for me by June Price Fibers. June Price Fiber Arts? June Price Fibers. One of the two. This was dyed for me as a gift, and I love it. Definitely keeping this one. I wear this one a lot during the fall and winter. Also, it's inspired by me and my favorite colors and all of the good stuff. Okay. A couple of tops that I'm seeing here that I'm definitely just gonna get rid of because I don't wear them. This was a test knit. This is, what did I test this for? I don't know, actually. I'll put the name of the pattern and the designer on the screen. It's a 100% cotton t-shirt. I don't even remember what cotton I used, but it's very soft. It's very soft, and like the cotton is almost shiny. It's really nice, but I don't wear it, and I don't think I'm going to wear it. Like I knit a size too big, or maybe I knit it when I was bigger. I actually don't remember, but I'm just gonna get rid of it because it just doesn't fit. And then this t-shirt, I actually don't remember when I knit this either. This is also cotton. I don't even know. I will look and see if I have a project page. I don't even know if I have a project page for this. I don't know who the designer was, what the pattern is called, or what cotton yarn I used, but I don't like the fit of it. This is one where there was a knit version and a crochet version. I did the knit version and I don't like it. I did it. It was okay. And then I just never wore it. So we're getting rid of that. Sip of coffee. Okay. This is my flow shawl, which is a Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, Megan Reagan pattern. We are definitely keeping this one. This was knit out of 2 fingering weight yarns held together. The the purple is Woolberry Fiber Co. And then the variegated is actually this color. It's not showing up super well because the front camera refuses to focus on my phone. Barnyard Knits, I think. So we're definitely keeping this one too. This is the coffee shop wrap. I think it's a Two of Wands pattern. This is just acrylic. I think it's I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. I knit this years ago. It's a very nice, like, let me just toss a thing over my shoulders while I'm working or, you know, drinking my coffee in the morning. So we'll keep that. This is a modified Age of Brass and Steam? Age of Brass kerchief? Something. I think it's Age of Brass kerchief. So you're supposed to stop after like this repeat, I think. I just kept going. I don't even know who these yarns are. But they're very pretty. I think they might be the same dyer. I mean, and they coordinate really well. You can see like these flecks of pink and such in here that match really well with this variegated color. So keeping that one too. I wear a lot of these really big ones. I love to wear in the winter, especially because Nick will yell at me all the time, but I am not a winter coat person. I hate them. And so I walk out of the house a lot in the middle of winter without a coat on. And this keeps me warm. Okay. Another giant shawl that I'm also going to keep. This is, oh boy. This is the West Facing Wrap by Lindsay Fowler, who's Larkspur Knits on Instagram. There's two sizes in the pattern. This is the large. I mean, you can see just how ginormous this thing is. I don't remember what yarn I knit this out of. I test knit that for her a while ago, so that one is definitely on Instagram. Or, well, it's on Instagram, but it's also on Ravelry. Oh, there's so many good ones. Okay. This one I'm also definitely going to keep. This was yarn dyed by Mariah. Her yarn line was Beauty Mark Yarns. I don't know if she'll come back to dyeing at all. But the yellow was Shag Rug and the purple was Jam Hands, inspired by a quote from Luke Danes from Gilmore Girls. This was one of my first brioche projects. This is, I think, called All About That Brioche. It's fingering weight, very nice. Like, it's just enough in the springtime when you want something warm. This was a gift from one of my friend's moms. I actually don't know the pattern or the yarn, but it's just like light and cute and springy, so we're definitely going to keep that one for when I need just a little something to toss on. This one I think we're going to get rid of. I don't wear it. It's a cute pattern. It is the, I think, Changing Staircases shawl by Tristan Molina of Dragon Horde Yarns. It's in a single ply, like very busy yarn, and I don't even remember what it is. I think it's Malabrigo. I'm showing you the wrong side. It's not like it matters. We're gonna get rid of that one because I just don't wear it. Okay. I think we're also gonna get rid of this one because I don't ever reach for it to wear it. This is, God, I don't even know what pattern this is, but I know that this is Knits for Comfort. It's out of these two very pretty colors. I don't know why I don't ever reach for this one. I just don't. It's pretty. I like it, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I feel like someone else might enjoy having this in their home, in their wardrobe of such. I've started to learn, I think, that I like wearing simple. Like, especially for shawls, things that are mostly garter, mostly stockinette with, or mostly like a ribbed texture with some interest is mostly where I'm at. I'm not super big into wearing like the lacy shawls. So I'm gonna get rid of that one too. This one I'm gonna keep. It needs a blocking. This is by Casey Knits. It is something. Gonna put it on the screen. This is the yarn is called Dumbledore, I think. It's from Megan of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. This was stash that I had from Gabby's leftover. So Gabby used this yarn for a cardigan, and then she had skeins left over, and so she gave them to me. I'm not gonna block that before the fall, so we're gonna put it in the bin and block it later. Or we won't block it, and it'll be fine. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom of this pile. This is I don't even know if you can see that texture or not. Oh, that's really pretty. This is the Salt and Timber shawl, I think is what it's called, from Lindsay Fowler, from her Salt and Timber book that came out this past year. This yarn, I think it's called Oregon Girl. That's pretty. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one for now. The color is just so good. She actually gifted me this yarn to test this pattern, which is very nice of her. So we're gonna keep that one. This is one that I am definitely gonna keep. I think actually I'm gonna keep whatever is left here. Maybe not. There might be one that I'm gonna get rid of. Okay. This is the Lala Simple Shawl. This one my mom knit a long time ago. This is the first shawl pattern my mom ever had me knit when I was first learning how to knit. This is out of just like big box store acrylic. I don't even know what the colorway is, which acrylic brand it is, but it's cute and it makes me think of my mom. And it's just like a good size for tossing on like under my North Face jacket. That's usually what I wear as a winter coat. It's just enough to keep me warm. What is this? Oh, I tested this pattern and I don't remember who it's by. It's called We're Making Waffles, I think. It's pretty. This might even be Knits for Comfort yarn. I think there was like a collaboration, but I'm never gonna wear it. I've never worn it, so I'm also gonna get rid of that. This is the Grace and Frankie shawl by Boston Jen. And I knit this out of the Geode colorway by Knits for Comfort. I love this thing. I test knit this shawl. It was very easy. And it's just like, it's DK weight, but that lace in the center makes it so it doesn't get too hot. This is, I'm gonna keep it folded in half because it's big. This is the Radiate shawl. So it unfolds into a giant half circle. This is the Radiate shawl by Stephen West. This was one of my advents from Beth. We're gonna keep it because it's fun. That one is big. That one I have a hard time wearing because of the shape of it, but I really like the way it looks. Some of them I have to keep trying to figure out where the front is. This is the Copperhead shawl, I think. I'm trying to show you the edge. It's got this very pretty, maybe this way will work. Yeah. It's got this very pretty like lacy texture on the edge. I dyed this yarn, which is really fun. This is by Christine of Christine Parker Co. I think I'm gonna keep this one for now. I really like the colors. I didn't wear it last fall, but that doesn't mean I won't wear it next fall. And then this one I do think I'm gonna get rid of, but I'm gonna knit another one of this pattern. I need to double check what the name is called now. I think it got changed. It was the Bomb Pop shawl for a period of time, and then there was a copyright thing. It might be the Forminosa shawl now. This is also by Christine of Christine Parker Co. And I test knit this one. That's the back. This is the front. It's got this really nice center seam. This one I love. I don't wear blue. This is single ply yarn, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't wear blue. So I kind of think I want to stash dive and find maybe a sock set that would work well for this. Because I think you can do, I need to double check the pattern. I think you could do this bottom section with like a 20 gram mini. I need to double check, but I'm gonna get rid of this one specifically because I don't wear the color, and then knit myself a new one because I really like that pattern, and it's the perfect size for just tossing something easy on. All right, now we're gonna unload these shelves here. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. This is a hat I test knit. It's called the Avea hat. I don't even remember what, I think this purple is, it's something, it might be Lesbian Crush. It's a Janice Ian colorway from Mean Girls. And I don't remember, it's from Ken Yarn. Jake from Ken Yarn dyed this, and I don't remember what the colorway name is. And the red that's in these brioche sections is a mystery colorway from Legacy Fiber Arts. I don't wear this hat. It's cute. It was a fun test, but I just don't wear it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This was, what yarn was this? I'll check my Ravelry because I think this might have also been a test. It's got pretty cables. Also don't wear this, so that's also gonna go. This is, I don't actually remember what yarn this is. Also might be on my Ravelry. This is a hat designed by Gabby. I wear this one sometimes, so I am gonna keep this one. Realized hats are not gonna be worn for a while. Do I like this? Not with my hair color, I don't think I do. Okay, this, I know this is the Sockhead Slouch hat. I think this is yarn by Beachy Breeze Fibers. It's very pretty, like very fall. Love it, but not on my hair, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Do I have? We'll wait for that. Okay, this is my first, oh, maybe the only one I've ever finished. This is it's a hat. It's a hat by Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn out of Leftover I Smell Snow and like a pinkish mohair with this faux fur palm on top. I'll put what the name is because I don't remember. I wear that one a lot, so that one's definitely gonna stay. This is one of the first Musselburghs I ever knit with a cute little palm in there. This is Harbor Fibers. I don't remember the colorway name, but it is her, it was a base that had mohair like worked in, like spun into the yarn. It's very nice, keeping that for sure. This one I am gonna get rid of. This was the Kobuk hat, which is the faux fur palm on it. This is just like acrylic yarn. I just don't wear this one anymore. It's just kind of big and I want it to be a little tighter on my ear so I'm warmer. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I cannot wait to wear this one this winter. Definitely keeping it. This is another Musselburgh. It's, I don't know, it's gold with like maroon, magenta-y, whatever, mohair. Love that one. This one I'm also gonna get rid of. This was a test knit. Really pretty cables. I tested this pattern for Boston Jen. I ended up knitting a size that was just like way too loose for my head. So someone else can enjoy that. Yet another Musselburgh. Don't remember the colorway. It's also very fun. I'm also keeping it. Oh, did this one actually fit me? We're gonna try this on. Kind of. It's not warm though. It's not tight enough. Okay, then we're gonna get rid of this too. This is, at one point I was trying to make headbands. I had one that had mohair in it. That was actually really nice. It might be in my car still from the winter time. I was making like the front knot headbands. This was Summer Pie by Knits for Comfort. It's a very pretty colorway, but I'm gonna get rid of that too because I don't wear it. Okay. This one so some of these I'm also going to keep and leave on the shelf because they're summer knits. This is the Half Full Tank. I think it's by Thorson Knits. It's got a cute little I-cord string on the bottom. I'm definitely keeping that one. This is the Sea Glass Racerback by Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, Megan Reagan, also keeping that. This yarn is another Knits for Comfort. I don't remember what that one is called. This one I just finished and really enjoy how this fits. This is coming out soon, actually. This should be releasing within the next week or so. This is the Millennial Tee. I will put the name of the designer because I'm blanking at the current moment. It's someone I've never tested for before. Perfectly Knotted. That's who it is. It's the Millennial Tee by Perfectly Knotted. I dyed this. So this is an Ink Blot Yarn Co. dye. This is on my DK base. Definitely keeping that. I will be keeping this as well. This is, I don't remember the cowl, but Legacy Fiber Arts put out, I don't know, this might have been in 2020. They released an April Showers mini skein set. And I love this thing. It's just enough. So I held it with mohair and it's like just enough to keep you warm. I'm also going to keep this tee. This is the, wait, is this the Avea tee? What is this hat then? I don't remember what this is called. I think this is the Avea tee. No, this is the Amez tee. Amez tee, Avea hat. I'm keeping this. This is also dyed by Jake from Ken Yarn. I currently don't remember the colorway, but it's very pretty. I have 1, 2, 3 currently finished Breeze Racerbacks. I'm keeping all of them. This is, I don't think I'm going to keep this. This is a Brioche Bandana cowl. It's a pattern by Lavagna Patricella. It comes in multiple weights. You can knit this in any weight you want. It's really nice. It teaches you how to do 2-color brioche in the round and 2-color brioche flat to make the pointed end. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm actually teaching another class for this month. This one I think I'm also gonna get rid of. I don't even remember what pattern this is. It's just like a strappy tank top. Out of like just, I don't even know where this yarn came from. This might be, it feels like it might be cotton. I have no information. This was like a 2020 knit. I don't know. I was just making stuff and I'm gonna get rid of that. This one I think I'm also gonna get rid of. It's really pretty, but I never wear it. This was a hat that I test knit for Boston Jen. And the yarn was a collaboration yarn with a dyer. I just can't remember who. It might be on my Ravelry page, and if it is, I'll add it in here. It's very pretty, multiple textures, but also going to get rid of that one. This is my Callan My Cowl by Kristen Lair. I forgot I made this. It has beads. It's mohair held with fingering weight. I think I might keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. It's really pretty. Mohair fluff in my nose. Oh, I made mitts. Oh, these are nice. I forgot I made these. I don't know if you can see like the true cable-y texture. It's this really pretty braided cable. I think this was an Outlander yarn that I had won at like for a giveaway. I'm gonna keep that too. I think I might get rid of this one. I mean, actually that's cuter than I remember it being. Maybe I'll keep it. This is the Kobuck hat. Is this a Kaylin Hunter pattern? This got real big a while ago. This is just with like, I think it's just tweed fingering weight with like a sparkly mohair. But the fingering weight is like, I think a 75-25. And just a faux fur, like light pink pom-pom. We'll keep it, it's cute. And then, oh, I love how this one feels. This is the Held Together hat by Larkspur Knits. This was knit in some of the Hocus Pocus colorways from Sorella from the very first release of the Hocus Pocus stuff. So I don't remember when that was. Might have been end of like October 2020, possibly. So it's got like, it's just really neutral. It's got multiple colors of mini skeins. I'll keep that one. And then this is a modified thing. Sea Glass Racerback by Megan. So I took out the lace at the bottom and just did ribbing. And then I used this like really dark, pretty I-cord edge. My issue is I don't know if I like this color on my skin tone and with my hair. I like never grabbed this one to wear it because of that. It's very cute. I don't actually remember where I got this one. But I mean, you can see it's got these really pretty purples and oranges and it's sparkle yarn, which is also very fun. This one's gonna sit in my shelf for now because tank tops are staying out since it's summertime. And if I don't wear it, I will get rid of it. And then this is a test knit for Julianne of Julianne Knitter and Twin Stitches Designs. It's really hard to see the texture inside this top. This is just like a cotton, I think. I like wearing that one too. I have one colorwork sock. I guess I never did the other one. This was another test knit for Julianne Knitter. I never even wove in the ends. See? I'm probably just gonna toss this because I don't have the other sock and I don't even know where the other yarns are. I liked the pattern. I'll list the pattern on the screen. It's really cute if you have mini skeins, if you have a bunch of scraps. They were fun, very easy to knit. It was my first color work on socks, I think. It was a very nice pattern. I just never got around to doing the other one. And now I don't even know where these yarns are. So. And then I did one weaving class where I learned how to weave and I wove this scarf that I'm never going to wear. So while it was fun, I'm going to let it go. And that's all of all of the projects that I've done that I still have in my stash, I have two. I am going to put this cardigan away. I'm not going to wear this during any part of this spring or summer. Well, now it's summer. Yeah, we've got a whole pile of stuff over here to get rid of, which is really exciting. All of my knitted things fit into these two bins, except my socks, which are in those two. Those will just stay in there, and like they're not going to go anywhere else. This is exciting. I love having sorted through this. Again, if you have any questions about any of the projects, any of the yarns, I'm going to do my best to like fill out show notes that have the project pages or links to the pattern pages. We'll see how well I do with that. But this was fun. Thank you for joining along on this journey of deciding what to keep and what to get rid of. And we'll see you next time.